Hey, girl, hey. It's the Single Mom
Hello.
episode.
Hey.
Yes, we are here once again on this lovely Thursday. Once again, Jessica, how are you feeling today, love?
I am feeling good. I was a little shaken on my way in. But
Yeah. That's no joke.
Had to deep breathe
Look,
all the way here, but I made it.
Dear Michigan, bundle up.
And fellow Michiganders, please drive safe.
Get some 2020 tires.
Please drive safe.
How was your day today?
My day was good. I slept all day. I did not intend to sleep all day. I actually had a lot of stuff to do today, but I slept through all of that.
Okay, that's what's up.
So rest is always a good thing.
I did not rest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm still charged up.
Okay.
See, my shoulder's working. I'm still charged up. My new schedule has been very beneficial. And so leaving my house at 5 a.m. To do the worketh outeth has been...
How did that go for you today, by the way? First day.
Let me tell you something. I feel like... So I usually do exercise in the warmer months. And my COVID anxiety is a thing. COVID anxiety is a thing. Has made me worried about going into a lot of different public facilities. And I've been apprehensive about going back to the gym. So I did that. I did a thing. Yesterday.
You see my eyes? So how was the crowd? Was it crowded? Did they?
No, it wasn't. It wasn't crowded. It wasn't crowded. But again, I'm going when they first open.
Okay.
Yep. So I figured when I did my logical thinking, outside of my emotional thinking, I figured that if I go when they first open, immediately open, it won't be a whole bunch of people there, and it was not.
Good.
But I was very happy. My sister, she's been working out throughout the whole pandemic as the permission has been allowable. But she was like, "It's okay, social distancing." I'm like, nah.
Because you saw, I'm like, you told me, I'm like, no. I work out in my living room, no.
So I did a thing. And I was okay. I was okay when I saw the open space. And then I was okay when I saw that every other machine had signs on it for social distancing. So, and people were adhering to the rules. But today, some man came in talking to his partner and got on a machine in between us. I was like, whoa.
See?
Look.
Not adhering to the signs.
And
no.
you know me, I put those hands, whoa. You, Elise is laughing. You know me, I've been trained. Whoa. Sir, you need to go on the other side if you want to congregate with your friend, not between me and him. And he just said, okay. And he went on the other side, and that was okay. But he had a mask on and everything. But I was like, nah. And so how do I feel? Like somebody whooped my ass. I left, my ribs was hurting. I was breathing like, wait a minute, this is not normal. But I feel great. So I like working out earlier in the morning because it does give you a refreshing breath of fresh air. It gives you more clarity of thought. Well, for me, it does. And it just jumpstarts your day. I see we got some people chiming in.
Congratulations on your...
I'm trying to do this
back
thing.
to your journey.
Look,
out.
because I like...
And facing your fears. Of
that was the biggest part.
Because I think you were kind of worse than me, and I was bad.
Yeah, that's the biggest part is like facing my fear. I'm still ain't going to no bar or no restaurant. But I was like,
Because like my concerns, like all that sweat and
that part.
COVID central.
No, it was okay. It was okay. I was checking out the whole time I was there. And I'm okay. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep, figuring out how to work out these muscles that I haven't used since
I have to acknowledge a comment.
the fall.
No, Tiffany, they were not. But you know Erica be peeking through my window.
So we have a comment, were those jackets planned?
They were not
They
planned.
were not planned. And it's so funny because several podcast episodes before, I have been like, I'm not wearing that jacket today. And she wore it. Her own. Not mine. Her own. So
Clearly, we
it
can
just
see
matched. It just matched what I had on today. So I was like, I'm wearing my jacket. I pray to God she ain't wearing hers. And she did. Not planned. But anyways, how you feeling about our guest?
I am excited about our guest. I just love her outlook on life.
Yes.
You know, I love her passion
Yes.
for empowering women.
Yes.
Specifically. So, yes.
So it's not just the outlook on life, it's who she is. And I've been blessed to meet some amazing and incredible women, not just here in Michigan, but nationally. And Tracey is the cream of the crop. She is. Because you know how they say, practice what you preach. Mm-hmm. She lives and embodies everything that she says. How she empowers other women is how she lives her life. So I'm so thankful and so blessed to have my good friend, an inspiration to me. I got a couple, what are they called? Oh, Elise said, fun fact.
Because I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. A couple fun facts.
I don't know.
And you hear Tracey laughing because we share these fun facts all of the time. Elise will be 14 in September, so we've been sharing fun facts for 13 years. About So without further ado, we want to welcome you, Tracey. Miss Tracey McCaskill.
Oh,
The voice of the
hey!
city. One of the major
Beauties.
voices of the city of Detroit. We love you and
Hello.
thank you for joining
Aw.
us.
You,
Hey, girl, hey.
hey, girl, hey! You beauties are just too kind, and I'm so humbled even by your invitation to join you tonight. So I am grateful, blessed to be here. Absolutely.
Yes. So, Tracey, I know Elise is off camera, but you know she is Tracey McCaskill Jr. That's a fun fact.
I love it. I love it.
You are.
I love it.
The fun fact of that one particular fun fact is when and Imani will be 20. My oldest daughter will be 20 on February 11th.
Wow.
Can you believe
you
that?
You have beautiful girls, but I remember when they were little girls. Girls. Yes.
So the
Wow.
fun fact with calling Elise Tracey McCaskill Jr. is when I was pregnant, we would listen to Tracey on whether it was 92.3 or one of the FM stations, the regular stations, for the traffic and news. Every morning, taking Imani to school. And we got to the point where we figured out it was a girl. And Imani said, well, what are we going to name her? You know, we got to figure out a name. And I said, well, I don't know, Imani, you tell me. What do you think we should name her? And she said, I know. Tracey McCaskill. And I did not laugh.
Wow.
I didn't laugh. And Granny Frank was driving us. And I said, well, Money, should we name her first name Tracey McCaskill? Or her first name Tracey, middle name McCaskill? She said, yes. First name Tracey, middle name McCaskill, last name Murray.
Oh, wow. Wow.
And so my first time meeting Tracey, Elise was maybe three or four. And I told her that story, and she was like, thank you, Jesus, you did not name me.
Oh, my goodness.
Tracey
Yes.
McCaskill.
Come on now.
And she has loved all my babies ever since, and I don't take it lightly. So that's that one fun fact. But we tell that story every time we get in a room full of people because it's funny. It is funny.
And I will never forget it, ever.
So, yeah, and it's so funny because she really embodies a lot of your qualities. So she is Tracey McCaskill Jr.
Okay, so I know she got a little nice nasty in there because I ain't always nice now.
The low key jabs. Like, wait a minute, was that did you just say that?
When did you become that person? We didn't know you knew how to do that. Or say that.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we love you. But please,
Oh,
Tracy,
I
tell
love
us,
you back.
for people who do not know, outside of Michigan, can you please tell people who
Right.
you are and what you represent and any initiatives or anything that you have going forward?
Hmm. Well, I'm Tracey McCaskill, and again, so glad to be here tonight with Erica and Jessica. And I am a grown and grateful woman. A,
Yes.
okay, A through Z. Grateful to God for the grace of God. I know that I'm so aware of that, especially as grown as I am now. I am a professional broadcaster by the grace of God as well. Glad to be here in Detroit radio for 19 plus years. Um, I started my career a little more than 20 years ago. So I've been in this market for a long time in music intensive radio. Now I'm focused in information news radio, but just as blessed here in the Detroit market and also in the Minneapolis market.
Okay.
So happy about that. But more than anything, now I'm an entrepreneur for the last couple of years. Um, and, as you alluded to, I think what I really, um, and I love that word embody, what I really want folks to get is that I have a vigilant love for women, embracing women. I think we are commanded to uplift one another, to inspire one another, and to motivate each other. And I think some of the times, we miss the mark because we don't necessarily understand that we all need to be rooting for each other to win and encouraging each
That
other
part.
to do so, and so that's what I try to do definitely from day to day in my life. I have a lot of wonderful women that love on me, and I try to return that love and extend it, to as many folks as I can. So I definitely try to err on the side of being affirmative. I'm not always positive, but more often than not, I'm positive because I am aware of how blessed I am
I
and
know that's
how
right.
I am, I'm commanded to be a blessing. So like tonight, I don't take this time for granted. I know it's by God's design that I'm here with you
Mm-hmm.
all tonight, and that's really what I want folks to know. I have a wonderful initiative that I am going to be something new that I'm going to be doing this summer that I can't speak too much about because it's still in the development stages, but it's something that I'm definitely dedicating to celebrating Detroit-born women.
Okay.
I Detroit, yes, baby. I think Detroit women are some of the most strong, resilient. I really do feel like, folks like if you can make it in New York, you can make it everywhere. And I got big love for New York. I have family there. I visit there often. But if you can make it in the D,
Come on.
you
I'm
can
trying
make
to
it
tell
anywhere on
you.
this
I'm
planet.
trying to tell
We-
you.
It's the single mother
And, and
muscle.
girl, we don't even have time to go into it. But just remember the initials DMD. It's a project that I'm working on, and that's part of my business. And I've started a new leg of it where I'm going to celebrate what I call Detroit Diamonds. So
I love it.
I'm
I
excited
love
about
it.
that.
Yes.
I love it.
Yeah,
Kudos to
excited
you.
about that. Yeah, thank
Congratulations.
you.
And
Yes,
go higher.
congratulations
Let's
to
go
you.
higher. Thank
I know
you.
that's right. Hey, I mean, come on now. There's no other place we should really be aiming to go. Who aiming to go low? I wanna know if you aim high.
You
Period.
better.
That's all
Aim
you.
high.
That's all you gotta aspire to. High.
Seriously. And
Vibrate high.
understand that seriously, be aware that nothing, start believing. If you do nothing for yourself, believe that nothing is too good for you. You should be embracing all the good that life has to offer. Hook or crook. Okay? Let's
That
let's do
part.
that.
I
Hook
Yeah.
or
like that. I
crook.
like that. Like that.
Yes.
Jessica, and I know you have a fun fact about Tracy.
Ooh. Okay.
What is my fun fact?
You and
Oh, the love that she poured into my big sister.
yes.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You
I'm
all are too
telling you,
kind.
my big sister, we love her always for who she's always been, but she is like extra diva-ish and I'm loving it. Like I am loving it. I am loving this
saw the
cocoon
video of
she
her working
emerged.
out.
Oh my goodness. I
Mm.
am loving it. So
Tasha, we love
we
you.
love you. I am
Yes.
loving
Yes.
Congratulations on your new journey in
beautiful
life.
Yes.
mother,
Yes.
beautiful look, new grandmother.
New
I'm
grandma.
loving it.
Yes.
I'm just loving it. Yes.
Or as the 2020 people say, grandma.
Yes.
I know
Sis
that's
has
right.
emerged as a grandma for sure.
She did. She did.
She said, "This is
Love
me."
it.
So we are connected in more ways than
Yes,
one, and it's just
we
been a
are.
blessing. Yeah.
Yes.
So in our pre-show conversation, I wrote some notes. But before we get to that part, Jessica, I specifically wore these earrings. So I have to brag. You know, I always brag. I'm sorry, but I'm not. So I got these earrings as a gift
But I'm not.
from Wu Tang. Can you see the earrings?
Oh, I can. They're nice.
Are they nice? Wait, am I turning
Yes.
around the right way? Okay, yeah. I got these earrings
Yes.
from
Those are
the
gorgeous.
Wu Tang Clan and
Oh.
Mitchell and Ness. It was a partnership from Wu
Hmm.
Tang and Mitchell and Ness when they started their Hulu TV show.
Okay.
Yes, and so I have not
Yeah.
wore them since they gave them to me, but
Right.
I wore them today because I was like, I got some stuff that match and kind of coordinate, so I wore them
Right.
today.
Right.
And so we have to celebrate Black History Month, and
Yes.
what Wu Tang Clan has done historically for black men and rappers and entrepreneurs, and the
Mm-hmm.
deal that they were able to obtain as a group and simultaneously individually. They broke ground. So I just have to say that for Black History Month. I salute Wu Tang Clan. I love them. I watched the
All right.
show. I can't wait for season 2. And I wore the earrings.
You want to know what's funny? I was going to put my shirt on that said
The Wu Tang Clan.
hip hop raised me.
Hip hop raised me.
So we really
We was really gonna be twins. Do you have a Black History Month fact?
I actually have a quote that I would
Okay.
like to share. So everybody sees I have on my "We Out" Harriet Tubman shirt, but let's be honest, she said we out, but she didn't say we out. So I do have a quote for
But
everyone.
that's what she meant though,
She
so it's
definitely
accurate.
did.
Yeah.
And she did that. So I have a quote for everyone. Hopefully it inspires some of you. So every great dream begins with a dreamer. Always remember you have within you the strength, patience, and passion to reach for the stars to change the world.
That part.
Love
Harriet
it.
Tubman.
Harriet Tubman.
We out.
We out.
And change the
And
world.
change the
She
world.
did.
That's real.
Yes.
That's real. So in our pre-show conversation, I have never mentioned pre-show conversations before now, but our pre-show conversation had gave me so many thoughts. Before I went into the gym, I was scribbling in my little notebook that's always in my purse. We talked about some things, Tracy. Now, I love that you have brought together a group of women pre-pandemic.
Yes.
A group of women called the Grateful Girlfriends.
That's right.
Shout out to all the Grateful Girlfriends.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I had the privilege and the honor to sit in the room with so many beautiful women, individual stories, overcoming obstacles, ready to face their goals and their dreams, and just accomplished everything. Like, I was just blessed to be in the room.
Yeah.
So, in our pre-show conversation, you talked about getting rid of what we talked about getting rid of trash ass friends.
Ooh, Lord.
I'm the cusser.
Uh, well, I try to keep it classy, but I cuss a lot. Lord help you. Yeah.
A lot.
So I've heard some profanity, but let me say something about that quickly. What I want folks to do, stop. Sometimes we say, "Oh, we got to get rid of our trashy friends." They're not your friends, baby. They're not your
No,
friends.
that
So
part.
that's the first thing. Acknowledge that these are not friends. It is going to be easier to make that cut, that necessary detachment. Okay. Yeah.
Gotta do it. And what's understood
Yes.
needs to be said, because, baby, wrong is wrong, and you know you're wrong.
You know you're wrong.
Ain't nobody got to
You're
explain
aware.
that to you.
You know you're wrong.
No.
Bye.
No.
Bye,
Yeah.
Felicia.
Exactly. Yeah. and Kim and Jan and whoever.
Yes.
And TT.
Damn.
I'm about to say,
Yeah.
all you hoes. Ain't nobody got time for no broke friends. You're broke in your mind. You're broke in your spirit. You're broke in your mental. You're broke in your body. You just have no goals.
Just broken people.
Because, and see, the thing about getting rid of trash friends is that it will subconsciously and subliminally start to seep into you, where now you start to move a different way.
Absolutely.
And then you get all confused and wondering, why am I moving differently? Why am I, you know what I mean? Or I'm second guessing myself for things like that. And so you have to take that time to evaluate your circle. I saw a friend of mine in Toledo, Ohio. He said he hasn't been able to sleep for 2 days. Straight, 48 hours. And then I was reading, before I commented, I was reading his comments. And he had responded to somebody and said, I'm just stressed out. And it's just people all around me. And I commented, I said, get rid of everybody.
Wow.
It's absolutely necessary to clear your space. If it's anybody questionable,
and just reevaluate the people you surround yourself with.
Because see, and you have to understand yourself. You know, Jessica, you're a strong empath. I believe you're probably stronger than I am. But when you start feeling that weird energy, don't ignore it.
Never do.
You can't.
You know how small my circle is. Never do. Never do.
Am I still in the circle? Look, I had to check in.
Yourself on that boat.
I had to check in. Ma'am, did I offend thee?
But no, and that's what it was. And especially like you said, I feel it. Like I can feel you shady. I can feel. I see you.
I hear you.
I see you.
Yes.
I see
Outside of seeing you, I hear you. The things that you say that just ain't right. And sometimes we give people grace for multiple reasons. But you got to let that go.
Oh, no.
Because what you say, Big C said last week.
Yeah.
If helping you is hurting me,
Peace.
I got to let you go.
Peace.
Ooh, my goodness.
Ooh, what's the thought behind
That is so true. It's the truth. Because I think a lot of times we can help folks to our own detriment. We have to know, when it's time to just say, darling, I wish you were over there. I wish nothing but good. But it can't be in my proximity. So no, that's why that was, I felt that in my spirit, And I want to say sometimes that communication you guys talk about, like, I see you, I hear you. It's nonverbal. They don't even have to utter a word.
Definitely.
Seriously. That's why you feel that energy, And you want to be aware, you want to get quiet. Sometimes you just have to move away from folks temporarily, but those people that you really just need to allow an exit out of your life permanently. And sometimes it can be hard to come to that place. But it's necessary in order for you to, make certain moves, in your life. It's a necessary part of life. And sometimes folks ignore it to the point of where they become resentful.
That part.
Because they waited so long, Seriously. So it's I ain't gotten this wrong without knowing it's time to do some stuff.
I had that season in my life. I had that season
seriously.
in my life. Yep.
Yeah.
So you mentioned just, at this phase in your life, and we will eventually get there. Right? Yes. We will be coming on my way.
You're going to come on over here.
I'm on my way.
Yes. Eventually. Yes.
You talked about just not even understanding or being able to comprehend non-supportive people anymore.
Oh,
That's
I just, I guess because those type of folks are just not in my circle. I know a lot of folks, but I am very clear on who I know versus who I have a relationship with, who I'm calling friends.
Absolutely.
You understand what I'm saying? When I was younger, I felt like, oh, girl, we hung out a couple of weekends in a row. We had some pizza on Tuesday. You my girl. No, you're not. No. That does not constitute a friend. So I'm very clear on who my friends are and who are people that I certainly respect, but close relationships, I know the distinction between the two. Associates and friends are two different entities.
Two different things.
Period.
And I
two
had to
different
make that
things.
Very clear. A few weeks, 2020 ended kind of tough for me. 21 started very hard for me. And so I had to make some hard determinations and self-evaluations and self-reflections. And I had to really hone in on what had me acting outside of my character. But I had made a comment on a previous show that I don't have any friends. Because outside of all of those things, I'm still experiencing this pandemic fatigue.
Right.
Because I'm an extreme extrovert. And although I'm
Wow.
attached to the hip by Jessica or, another person, and I can say,
Right.
hey, my cousin Lolo, because I really don't have a lot of outside friends. The people
Right,
that I consider
right.
my friends are my family members.
Right,
But I do meet a lot of people that I
Of course,
associate with.
Right.
But they don't know the intricate parts of me.
Right.
So if I allow you to know a couple tidbits and nuggets about me, I need you to hold that at a sacred space. And as soon as I understand, I recognize, and I see the violation, you got to go.
Yeah.
You ain't for me.
I hear you.
Because I love and respect everyone where they are.
Yes.
That part.
Yes. Yes.
Although you we ain't the same.
That.
I still love and respect people where they are.
Right.
But when loving you
It's
is hurting me.
Shout out to Mrs. Gregory.
Okay?
Ooh.
I gotta let you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I have to say that publicly. I did apologize to Jessica and to Kiki, my hairstylist, because Kiki was on our show. And I was like, I don't have no friends. I'm ready to get out the house. They was like, what? That's kind of rude.
And that validates a lot of people.
Yeah.
They think that having an abundance of friends validates them. When no, I'm cool with these tools and fuse I got.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna keep it moving.
That part.
So
you have to know self.
Yes.
You have to know self. Because if you don't know yourself, you don't understand, and you just roll with the waves and the tides and the currents. And so our topic being 28 days of loving me, and this being self-love and gratitude. When I say these things and Jessica says these things, this conversation has to go back to how you're loving yourself on an intimate level and getting rid of trash friends.
Trash ass friends.
Trash ass friends.
To be clear.
To be clear. For the 99 and the 2000. Getting rid of trash ass friends, it increases your I was going to say bandwidth.
I can say it increases your self-worth.
But it does. And it increases your self-love and your attitude of gratitude. That part. Come on, Tracy. With the friends. You have to be able, because we all get the blues. We all have moments.
Of course.
We all have. Look, I had a whole, I'm going to say 6 weeks of beating up somebody I loved and wanted around. Because of outside things, right? I'm fixing it. But
that's good.
Yeah. But you have to, when that depression ushers in, anxiety ushers in, all of those things, you have to be able to tap into your attitude of gratitude.
Yes.
Because trouble don't last always.
No, it does not.
You may not have the bill money. You may not have, everything that you need immediately. Things have, I have experienced tremendous loss. Tangible things, people, a lot. And it started to really weigh on me in the last quarter of last year, going into this year. And I was able to still pour into other people's cup and encourage them to tap into their gratitude. Don't worry about what you don't have. the more you start thinking on, and I have to give respect to Pastor Reggie Rose, because that's where I learned that from. And today is Sharon Rose's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, First Lady Sharon Rose.
All right, happy
I learned
birthday.
that from is that when those things start to wave in, you have to tap into the gratitude and count your blessings. And that's the fastest way to remove all of those things.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Tracy, you got
Agreed.
some fans in the comments. They talking
Oh,
about Tracy.
I appreciate that.
I know you haven't tapped in on the Facebook, but people talking about, oh,
I
Tracy
haven't.
dropping jewels. So what
I
do you
appreciate
think? What do you
that.
you two think about that attitude of gratitude?
I know personally for me, I've been preaching that for like the last 2 weeks to people, like, because I noticed that, as you say, empath. So people gravitate towards me. A lot of complainers have started, gravitating towards me, and not to be dismissive of anything anyone's going through. But how about count your blessings?
That
Count your
part.
blessings.
That part.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it could be much, much worse. Much
Yeah.
worse. So
Yeah.
totally agree. Because you ain't finna have me shadowing my stuff. Because I'm
And
trying to
carrying your
remain.
bags.
I'm trying to remain grateful.
That part. Stay grounded.
Yeah.
And people
Yeah.
will easily hand off
Oh yes,
they shit
yes.
and dump.
That's
Woo.
that's me.
Yeah.
What,
I had to
Tracy?
tell somebody like, I'm not a dumping ground for your shit,
Check.
right? I'm not a dumping ground. Like I don't mind listening because everybody come to me for whatever reason. I don't know what I give off, but everybody come to me. But I had to one day like, look,
First of all, you cute.
as hell, but I'm like, look, I ain't trying to be nasty, but this you've been calling me 5 days, 5 times a day, complaining. I'm not a dumping ground, right?
Because what am I going to do with that?
And ain't even said hello, how you doing, how's your day? You just complaining as soon as I say hello. Hold on.
And I think that's important because we want to be supportive of others, but what am I
It's a thin
going to
line.
do with the things that you give me?
Yeah.
Come on, Tracy. Where
Yeah.
you at with it?
You know what? Let me just say this about dumping. And I guess I'm being a little retrospective because I used to work with someone, and they shall remain nameless. But I swear, every time this person came into my space, they came to dump. And realizing that I really want back all that time I wasted listening to that nonsense. It was like, every time I see you come to dump. So I really became conscious of that because I too, you know what? I want to be a listening ear. I want to be supportive. My girls and I were talking about this recently. Like, if you call me 3 times in a row and all we got are complaints lined up and it's going bad, I'm ready to hear some good shit. I want you.
Like you don't got nothing
you know,
good going on in your life.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, I want to help you get there. We're gonna talk about some solutions because
Yes.
I expect that same energy from my girls, from my
That
family,
part.
from my partner, from whoever is in my space. I expect you to talk me off the ledge too. So if you're calling me 3 or 4 times and it's the same negative conversation, we're gonna have to shift this
We already getting a
awareness.
whooping. You see, we getting a whooping.
We have to shift
when
this
we leave up out
awareness.
of here.
Seriously.
We have to shift
Yes.
the awareness. And I was
You
a
do.
guest
Yeah.
on another podcast, and I said something similar to that. When I call my grateful girlfriends, I'm calling for you to help me check me.
Yes.
I'm not calling,
Yes.
okay? I'm helping you to get me realigned and back to
Yes.
reality. I ain't
Yes.
calling for the messy. I don't want the messy.
No.
I don't want that.
We're not gonna sing a sad song. We can't do that.
Come
No,
on.
no.
Come on.
I'm not your chorus line for a sad song. We can't
No,
do that.
baby. We got to encourage
No.
each other because iron
Yes.
sharpens iron. But
Yes.
if you ain't iron,
Right.
why am I talking to you?
Yeah.
Tracy.
It's a whole nother show. Yeah. No.
Yes.
Seriously.
But it's still
But that
about
comes with awareness.
self-love. It's about
Yes.
self-love and gratitude.
It is.
Right?
It is. Yes. We all have something to be grateful for. I read an article once that talked about gratitude, and the guy was like, even if you have a broken arm, is the other arm broken? You need to be
go.
focused on the
It's
arm
the
that ain't broken.
healing.
There you
It's the
go.
broken arm healing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying?
Yeah. Yeah. So
because
we all have something to be grateful for. Yeah.
that part. Something else we talked about, and it's going right into it, was accountability partners. People
Ooh,
that will hold
that's
you to the
big.
fire.
Yes,
And
that's big.
self love. When you
Yes.
notice, that Tracy ain't Tracy today. Tracy, did you
Mm.
eat breakfast?
I've been intermittent fasting,
Me
so
too.
I made myself to eat breakfast later, but I swear I have so much more energy now. Now that I'm getting used to this thing that requires
Yeah.
focus and
Yes.
discipline, that's what I'm grateful for, y'all. That I've
Yeah.
gotten through a whole amount of time of this intermittent fasting, and I'm still doing it. Thank you. But
I
yeah, so I
love
had
it.
breakfast.
I
Yeah, I
love
did
intermittent
too.
fasting. So
Oh, I'm sticking with it.
I've been elbowing Jessica like, nope, we ain't eating till. Look, what you eating?
I
I
love
get
it.
to the point
I love it.
where I be like, oh, I ain't ate yet. It's
Right.
9 o'clock at night. Like I didn't intermittent fasted. You gonna eat that
Right.
all today?
And it does. So people who are doing intermittent fasting, set a timer,
Please.
because I
Yes.
have
Yes.
went whole days without eating, without even thinking about it, and it's
If
like
you're busy,
3 in the
it's easy
morning.
to do
Like,
that. Yeah.
but see,
Yeah.
I'm a
You got to
healthy
keep an eye on
snacker.
that.
I'm a healthy snacker, so
Okay.
I love my
That's
string
good.
cheese. I love my unsalted
Yeah.
cashews, my unsalted almonds. I'll eat,
Right.
hummus and pita chips, or hummus and
Okay.
guacamole. Yeah, I'm huge on that.
Mm.
Pineapples, strawberries, fresh fruit, stuff like that. I'm big on
Good.
that
Good stuff.
stuff. Yeah,
Yeah.
but it gets bad when I ain't ate all day and then it's 2 in the morning and I'm eating all of those things that I
At
mentioned
Oh,
one
that's not
time.
good.
at the same
Yeah,
time.
that's not good. Yeah.
And then my anxiety is like, eat the ice cream. Go ahead, eat the ice cream.
That's gonna creep
I
up,
am so
girl.
happy
That
I
happens.
passed that hump. Cause that's my
Mm.
thing. That's my comfort. I hit a Walmart or Rite Aid real quick. I need some ice cream.
But see, the pandemic has helped me with that, because my 24-hour Meijer is closed at 11. So when I be up like going crazy, I be pacing the floor.
Oh, right.
Like, Lord, I ain't
Right.
got no wine or nothing to make me go to sleep. So,
Right.
okay, before we go any further, we have a segment here on the Single Mommy Hustle called your SMH moment. Our SMH moment is something that makes you think twice. It can make you giggle, shake your head. Something in the last week that makes you SMH. Tracy, what's your SMH
Mm.
moment?
Ooh, child. Well, I actually had something today, and I posted on my social media about it because it was like, if you don't get okay. So I have what I call inbox jokers. Just a lot of and let me be clear, I love men, and
I love them
honey,
too.
I love me some men, and a good man. Woo,
A
damn.
good man. Hmm.
Yes, I loves me a good man. But some of these men be in the inbox treating it like it's Match.com. I'm not trying to get exposed, darling. But I thank you. So this joker was telling me today, oh hi Tracy, you may not remember me, but in 2002 we went on a couple of dates.
Yeah,
No,
because
we
I
didn't,
don't.
boo. I don't even know you.
Mhm.
Please stop. And I have, by God's grace, I have a memory like a steel trap. I know who I've dated. Never even met you, boo. So no, we didn't. That's my
It was not
SMH
me.
moment. Yeah,
That's
that wasn't me, darling.
funny.
He didn't just say one date. He said two. It's like, no, we did. In 2000, we went on 2 dates, and I don't even know you. No, that didn't happen, darling.
No, 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 no,
So
no,
that
no,
was
no, no, no. And don't tell
that was my SMH moment.
nobody. What's
It
that we
was
say?
kind of
Don't you
comical.
ever.
Ever, never, never,
No, no,
never.
boo. That never happened. Now, if he had been extra fine, I would have indulged him a little more. Like, oh, what happened on these
Like, I
dates?
can't
Like, what did we do on
remember
that
that.
Yeah,
day?
but
Refresh my
this
memory.
never happened.
Let me tell you,
I don't even
I
know
turned
you.
off all notifications from my messenger. I can't get phone calls or nothing. Cause
Really? Well, no,
some
I
man,
keep mine going.
nah, some man, I can't remember his name,
It's
thank
some
the
stuff.
Lord. Some
Mhm.
crazy man, Facebook joker. It was last year sometime. This guy, he came in my inbox and he was trying to convince me that I've been knowing him since I was like 12. Baby, I ain't never
Oh
seen
no.
you and seen you.
Stop.
I'm talking
Yeah,
Ebonics.
yeah.
I ain't never seen
Right.
you before in my life. Send me a
Right.
picture of what you look like when you was 12.
Yeah.
I don't know
Stop.
you. Because I still
Yeah.
got friends.
He knows you don't know him.
He was like, I've been in love with you. Nigga,
Okay.
look, bye. I'm
Bye.
good.
I send the people. I send those type of people to the message request box as soon as they say hi. I know you when you're over here.
They be so
I don't even know
extra.
you.
I don't.
Yeah,
I
it's a
don't.
little extra.
I can't do the Facebook dating. I can't do Messenger. Don't. Let me say this publicly. Do not call me from Facebook because I will block your ass. ASAP. Okay? Ever call me from Facebook.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what would make you think I know you?
But what will make you think you can call me through Facebook?
cannot
Period.
call
You
me.
can't. Can't nobody
Yeah, come on.
put this
Yeah.
out here.
Sucker.
Can't nobody call me through Facebook but my mama.
And it's an extreme emergency if she got to do that.
Yeah, because I mean she can
Right.
FaceTime me, but you know.
That
Hey,
part.
mom,
Right.
but
I
nobody.
blocked. I do not get notifications from in Messenger. I cannot get phone calls. So people are like, I sent you a messenger. Sorry for you. I will not see it until I get around. I just happen to click on it. And then some people are automatically filtered. So I have to go to that other inbox and mess
Right.
see.
Right.
And I feel bad because I do get like news reporters and credible people that reach out to me in Messenger. and
Yeah.
I miss
Yeah.
it.
That's why I keep mine open because
Yeah.
Somebody I'm calling.
some of them are calling some BS. It's like, stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Jessica, what's your SMH moment?
My SMH moment. So, you know, yesterday when the three of us were on our call, me and my little one were grocery shopping. So, you know, at the Woodward Corner Market, they have the little baskets for kids to push themselves. So, of course, I had to mute because he wanted to pick up everything and put in this little bitty basket. So, in particular, he picks up a succulent this big, everybody, this big. And in the midst of me multitasking, we left the succulent at Meijer. Because that is a Meijer, if no one knows.
Did he die?
2 hours later, we
You had to
driving
call
down the
Opie?
street. You know, I had to call Meijer.
Oh.
Shout out to Tristan, the night manager. That heard him in the background crying. He broke and said, Mommy, I have some really bad news. I said, what's that? He said, I left my little plant. I left her at the store. We have to go back and get her. She'll be scared outside in that basket by herself.
Oh.
You're a good mom.
Oh man, I'm so. He said that. He said, "Mommy, you're the best mommy ever." I said, "We're gonna go back and get whatever you're gonna name her." You know, he names all the plants. We'll go back and get her. So that was my SMH moment. I ain't made it back to get it yet, and that was yesterday.
You better go get my baby.
I was going to get it, but I'm gonna have to explain to him because he's gonna be waiting. Like, did you go get her? Well, I need you to look outside at the roads. I'm gonna practice on my way down the street. And what was your SMH moment? Because that's all I had this week.
I had a bunch of SMH moments. I ain't even gonna get deep and spooky, but I had a bunch today. Today was
Oh yeah, I was a terrible accountability partner today. I'm sorry. I was tired.
before that. So I had a lot. I am running for city council in District 7, and
Okay, girl. Love it.
yes, thank you. Thanks, Miles.
Yes. Love it.
Right on time with the applause. So there are a lot of background things that have to be done.
Right.
But on top of the background thing, there is no checklist. And that's what kind of put a pause 4 years ago with me running. But I'm in a different space now, and so I'm ready to just deal with whatever and just be nice to people, okay? I've been trying to open this campaign bank account for a week. And I got the sweetest lady today at the bank, but the lady typed like this.
Oh.
She had her thumbs firmly
Mm.
clasped with her pointer finger, and she was like, "You said your email address is EMU." And I had to be at the doctor, okay? I had to be at the doctor. I got there at 9 o'clock. I didn't leave till 10:50.
Ooh. Okay. She took a little time.
Yeah, because she was
Yeah.
doing this. EMU.
Yeah. Ooh.
And I can't
Mm.
figure out what button to click. Call somebody.
Oh wow! I was gonna say,
Help.
sounds like she needed an administrative assistant, someone to do that for
Help.
her.
She
Yeah,
called two
yeah.
different people, two different helpers. And,
Oh
and the
wow!
one lady was like, I ain't got the answer. And walked away. Like this coworker was
Wow!
pissed with her. Like, man.
Wow!
But I appreciate this lady. She gave me so much encouragement. And she's a senior. And
Okay.
and she also is a COVID survivor.
Wow!
And so I was
Wow!
very patient with her considering
Yeah,
our family
absolutely.
had multiple deaths last week in the
Wow!
same week.
Oh wow, Erica. So sorry to
Yeah,
hear that.
yeah.
Wow.
And so to see her surviving, thriving, working, doing the
Yeah.
best that she could, I was like, go ahead, pick your little shit.
Exactly.
But hurry up and pick it.
Right.
Because I got shit to do. And I was, when they gave me that account information, thank you. And I left.
Right.
Ran, sprinted.
I ran out there so fast, get down to Henry Ford to make it to my appointment that I actually did not have.
Oh wow. Okay, you do have some multiple estimation moments.
Yeah. Got down there, got seen and everything. And he was like, you're supposed to be here next week at 12.
Wow.
Okay. Well, thanks for seeing me. So
Right. Right.
it was a lot. I had a very long day, but through it all, I made it through it
Yeah.
all.
Yes, you did.
I did, and without breaking a sweat, and I was still able to support those people in my life who still need support, in this pandemic. And so it made
Yes.
it all better to get the laughs and the
Yes.
giggles from my auntie Steph. She called me fat. And I was like, how dare you call me
Mm.
fat? And I've been working out.
Right.
Can't you see the change in my life? Can't you see all this goodness melting away?
Yes.
But because I had on a little flannel, she was like, another lady in the store we went into, she was like, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all ain't got no coats on. I guess it's for fat people. I was like,
Oh
yes.
wow.
That's how she is. I was like, yeah, it is. Because I be sweating. So,
Mm.
but that's okay.
Mm.
Because summer bodies are
Yeah.
made in the winter.
You ain't lying. Yes, they are. Yes, they are.
And my hairstylist coming and
Yes.
talking about, here you go with these mistaken appointments. I'm sorry, Kiki. So that's our SMH segment. So what do
All
you do,
right.
Tracy, to wind down after a long week? What's your wind down? How do you fill your cup? So our wind down is self-care.
Girl.
Literally or figuratively, whether you drink at the libations.
Yeah. I have my cup, my vanilla chai tea.
I
Yes,
love
my
it.
favorite cup. Faith, family, friends. That those are the three monikers. But girl, I have to say, for me, self-care is just it's. I used to put myself like 10th on my list. I was one of those folks who really wanted to make sure everybody else was straight, and then I'm gonna get Tracy in there somewhere. Hell's no, I don't do that anymore.
Yeah.
So my self-care is consistent. By the time I get to the end of a long week, I meditate. Music is a
Yes.
ministry for me. I mean, every morning without fail, my routine is to listen to my gospel legends on Pandora radio when I'm working out in the
Okay.
morning. Because let me say about this pandemic, I have worked out every day of this pandemic, and I am such a
Wow.
every day. I think I've taken
Beautiful.
off maybe a couple of Sundays. But even if it's just 15 minutes of straight training, I'm getting something in because I ain't 25 no more. So I don't take for granted. My doctor told me, she was like, Tracy, that little cute shape you had in your 20s, you got to work for it now. And it's like, hell yes, I do. I do. And I work for it. So I've been very vigilant about making sure I work out and stay mobile and stay agile. But for me, meditation and good music, girl, seriously,
I love
that
it.
is how I get quiet. And I really just I get inside my own head in a good way. Not overthinking, but getting quiet and just really just focus on being still. Because
That part.
you guys mentioned stress earlier, and I remember one year I was so stressed out, and this is really something personal I'm going to share, but just to understand how much stress can impact your life. I went a whole year without a period because of stress,
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
That's
an
real.
entire year. And my doctor said, Tracy, something is stressing you out,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to figure out what it is. Once you do, you're gonna be straight. And he
That
did
part.
not lie. Once I got rid of that stress, I was straight. So I'm stress can take you up out of here. It really
Yes, it
can.
can.
Because we don't understand we're in this physical game and this physical body, but your mental capacity is so important, and it
Yeah.
affects your physical.
It
So
It
I
affects
tell
affects
folks,
everything.
everything.
seriously, whatever is stressing you out, you gotta recognize it and you gotta get rid of it. And it can be a person, a place, a situation, a thing, whatever it is, get rid of that stress. So for me, it's meditation, woosah, and some good music. Definitely.
Yeah, I totally agree. Totally
Yeah.
agree. I
Yeah.
had two more bullet points before we get out of here about self love and gratitude.
Mm.
Um, One, how can I love me better? That was a thought that I had this morning. And not the superficial stuff, right? But
Right.
intentionally. I want us to be encouraged to think on how can I actually love me better?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
like you said, the workout with the music and the meditation, because that when you start moving and doing the
Yes.
exercises, you do kind of zone out to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
And so, with
Mm-hmm.
you having that music in the background, it's feeding a different part of you at the
Yeah.
same time. And so, you have to kind of harness in on your thoughts at the same time, too. It's a lot of different components that have to work together. But
Yeah.
how can I love me better? It's something that I want people to think about going into this next
Mm.
week for self love and gratitude.
Love that.
Yeah. And so some things I wrote down because these are some things that I did. And I do it regular. People don't think it's something, special. But I am intentional about pedicures, facials,
Mm.
getting my eyebrows
Yes.
taken care of, my lashes, my
Mm-hmm.
hair. I don't do my own hair because it's something else when someone else washes your hair and
Yes.
styles your hair. It
Yep.
does something for you to turn your phone off, turn off everything, and just allow someone to love on you with their gifts and skills.
Right.
Advocating for yourself, that was something I had to do today. I think how you can love yourself better is to advocate for yourself in certain circumstances. Be bold. Hashtag bold font. Bold
Mm.
font. Advocate for yourself unapologetically. Don't be
Yes.
afraid to say, ouch, no, I don't like that. I do like that. It feels good. Do some more. And ow. And the other
Mm-hmm.
thing is do more of what you love.
Mm-hmm.
Do more of what you love. Don't let anybody stigmatize
Right.
the thing that you love unless you're just out here smoking crack.
Mm.
Don't do more
Yeah.
crack.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Nothing that's non-healthy,
Don't do
but do more
that.
of what you love. And the second thing of those two bullets was that we talked about, we didn't get to, is in self-love and gratitude. How do we operate in that in dating and relationships and partnerships? When you have come to a place of trying to heal you, how do we move in self-love and gratitude?
Mm.
Come on now.
Good points.
Oh, I
Good
I
points.
couldn't answer that question to you. I haven't made it there, so I'm not. I don't know how I would be able to do that. Me personally, because remember, I'm in my phase of being committed to self, actually doing all those things you just named. I don't see where right now I can even focus on another person
That part.
other than my kids and family.
Because that's
But
heavy.
because I had done it for so long,
Yeah.
neglecting myself. So now it's time to focus on me. I
That
can't
part.
focus on another person in that
That
capacity.
part. That's real.
Right now. So
That's real.
Yeah.
stick a pin in that and I'll
Wow.
get back to it when I reach
Wow.
that part of my journey. I'm not there yet.
Tracy,
Mm.
how we self-loving
That
in
awareness. Yeah.
streets?
You know what? Let me
These
say this,
Detroit
because people
streets.
talk about relationship goals, and relationship goals. Your relationship goal should, the top of it should be the relationship you have with yourself, your
There you
self love,
go.
because everything else is going to permeate from that. If you are straight, if you are self aware, if you know what you want. For me, I know what I want, but more importantly, I know what I don't want.
There
That
you
So,
go.
part.
seriously, where relationships align so much better when Tracey is clear on what the hell she's going to tolerate and what the hell I'm not going to tolerate. So self love is the biggest relationship goal there is. Today, Valentine's Day. If you only happy with your partner on Valentine's Day, that's the bare minimum. I'm not impressed with a joker that's showering me with love on
Just
Valentine's
the
Day
one
One.
only.
day. One
Come on.
day. One
No,
day
no,
out
boo.
the year.
I come on. I need that energy 365,
There you
Come
go.
on.
24/7.
There
Period.
you go.
24/7.
Period.
Because
And don't get me wrong, because folks are like, well,
for
Chase, you anti
sure.
Valentine's Day. No, I'm not. I'm anti half-assing it until Valentine's Day. That's what I'm
There you
anti.
go. There
Okay,
you
I
go.
I
want you to
don't
do
want your
all
little
that.
So
funky
that's the only time
roses.
you feeling
No,
special?
Your little funky
no,
corner. Your
yeah,
little
come
hood
on,
people selling shit
no,
on the corner. I don't want that.
You
and
and
no,
Rushton God.
I don't want
no,
none of that.
You ain't put no type of thought into
no,
it.
And
no,
my favorite
no.
roses are yellow. So you done ran
Okay,
and grabbed the little man roses off the corner. They don't even match my swag. They don't even match my
come on
swag.
now. No, I'd rather you not give. I'd rather you just sit down and write something on some paper than go out and run out and do something
Yeah.
comparable to that. I
Like
mean, come on
I
now.
appreciate that more. I'm the type of
Seriously,
person I appreciate stuff
right?
like that.
Yeah.
I do too,
Like
Jessica.
it don't
I
take much to
appreciate that.
please me.
Give
Yeah,
me something with
yeah.
Batman on it.
Seriously.
Oh, I love your stuff. I actually bought you Superwoman candy bars. Wonder Woman.
I was gonna
Wonder
say,
Woman candy
Oh.
bars.
I
I
was gonna say
did.
you definitely not my Valentine, and you
Yeah,
know I
I
like
did.
Wonder
I bought
Woman.
you Wonder Woman candy bars, and I bought Kindle Batman candy bars.
So I can't eat them for
Oh.
another 6
It's
months.
okay. It's okay. You
They
just
gonna
put them
still
in the
be some
freezer.
good.
Just put them. You got them in the
Okay.
fridge. Put them in your freezer.
Okay.
I saw them and I got so excited. I was like digging through them. Like I need the Wonder Woman ones.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
That's love.
That is love.
It
Yes.
is. And I just lost my whole thought on what I was gonna say after we were talking about the partnerships and dating. I don't know, but to thine own self be true.
There you go.
Ooh,
Living
yes.
your
The
truth.
end. Period. Yes. Yes.
Period. Period.
Yes. Period.
To thine own self be true.
Please.
So Tracy, do you have any shout outs tonight? Anybody want to recognize before we get up
Oh
out of
my
here?
goodness. I want to recognize you two ladies, Eric and
Thank
Jessica,
you.
for allowing me to sit
you.
in with you tonight for the invitation. I'm so humbled by it. And, shout out to the folks that who don't necessarily feel like themselves, but they are pushing through every single day. We are in the midst of, this phrase has become so trite, but it's the truth. This is an unprecedented time. We're living through a pandemic that is still raging, close to a year later.
Yeah.
I need folks to stay vigilant, stay safe. If you ain't wearing a mask out in public, I need you to be nowhere near me. I don't even understand that thought that comes behind you just out in the streets
'Cause
with
you
no mask on.
suspect.
I
You
mean,
got all
that's
type
the
of
minimum that you
ish.
could do. Yeah, come on. So I need folks to really, really be safe. Dr. Fauci, the director of the NIH, was asked, when do you think we'll get behind this time and what will life look like post-pandemic? And he couldn't even answer it. And he went on to say we need 75 to 85% of folks, vaccinated before we come out of this pandemic. So just shout out to folks, if you are alive, if you are surviving and thriving, you're blessed. You need to have that awareness and be grateful for that. Period.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
For real.
Yeah.
Jessica, any last thoughts for
Definitely.
you?
I just again want everybody to be safe that have jobs they have to go to in the middle of the night. It's bad out
Yeah.
there. I hit the road when it was starting. So if you have to go out there, be safe. If you don't have to go out there, please stay your behind home, please. 'Cause
Yes.
it's bad out there.
Yeah.
Now y'all know I'm a fool. My final
Get
thoughts
out your
is-
way because you got somewhere to go real fast.
Nah, that part. Look, that part. And I got 2020 tires. Brand new whip. But
I do too, Erica. So I feel you on that.
okay,
I hear you.
I'm driving.
Erica
Get the
talking about,
hell out the
"Get out
way.
my way."
My thought is this. What Trey Songz song is somebody know my name? The neighbors know my name. Was that
Okay.
Trey Songz
That was
or
not-
no?
Whoa. All
Was
right.
that Trey Songz or no?
That
I
wasn't-
can't leave this episode without acknowledging
That wasn't Tracy.
that beautiful young man.
That wasn't Tracy.
On Tracy,
I meant to send you the
Tracy,
whole.
did you
I
see the
saw the
video?
whole video. Did you see the whole
I
video?
didn't see the
Yeah.
whole video.
I saw the whole
Tracy said,
video.
yeah. The silhouette challenge with this beautiful young man who favors
I forgot his name. I
he
saw his name.
favors Trey Songz. But when the silhouette hit, it was like, oh shit.
My God.
I got a Trey Songz story. I'll save it for another time.
Off air. I want to know immediately.
Well, you know what? It was really a dream. And I texted my girls when I woke up and I told them this dream. They was like, "Girl, bye." But yeah.
Let me tell you, I didn't ask for the video. I saw people talking about it on Facebook. I did not ask for it. I got the same video multiple times.
Oh.
I watched
I gotta
it
go back and find
multiple
that whole
times.
video.
Send me the whole thing.
I gotta find it.
I want to see the.
it wasn't
I
just
want
the
to see the
turn to the
lights on.
side.
I want to see
Not
the
the
side.
lights.
I want to see all
Scared.
that.
I think I'd be scared.
Look,
What, the whole video?
just the filter, I was nervous. Just the filter, I was like, no, that ain't human. That
It
ain't.
wasn't.
Oh wow.
But Trey Songz don't take credit for that because that was not you, baby. That was a whole nother man. That was Terrence Songz from Minnesota. That was your alter ego. That was your little cousin. Somebody that was not you. So that's look. My final thoughts is, damn. I wasn't asking for it, and I was not expecting it, but I'm happy I got it.
Okay.
Considering I've been on a break from dating, so I was like, thank you.
All right.
So, Tracy, I just have to say thank you so much.
Thank you, girl.
Yeah, and if you have any other thoughts on self-love and gratitude, please share them now, as well as how people can reach you in your new business endeavor.
Oh, well, you know what? I tell folks, reach out to me on Facebook. I have two pages, Tracey McCaskill and Tracey McCaskill 2, TOO. And I do check my messenger because I get a lot of messages on Facebook. My new initiative, DMD, I'm going to talk more about it. It launches in the summer. But as Erica mentioned, you know, my initiative that I started in, 2018, Grateful Girlfriends, you know, I hope to resume post-pandemic along with so many other endeavors. But that's it, you know, just I'm always here when folks need to reach me, but you can definitely reach me on Facebook Messenger. I'm not even accepting FaceTimes from folks that didn't give me any warning. So definitely don't try. If you try and video call me on Facebook, are you correct? No, boo, that's not going to work. But yeah, reach out to me on social media. I had an Instagram page which went by the wayside. Instagram did something with my first IG page, and I've had to restore it, and I just haven't been as active on Instagram as I need to be. But I'm going to resume that soon too because I missed that platform. Yeah,
We'll be looking for it.
yeah.
Jess, any
Well,
final
Tracy,
words?
thank you.
Thank you,
for
girl.
loving
Thank
on
you.
us women.
Yes.
And inspiring us to love on ourselves and one another. Just thank you for your beautiful spirit. Just you.
Oh, thank you, darling. I appreciate
beautiful
that.
person. Thank you.
And
You,
my my final words is also a fun fact that I share, whether you know it or not, Tracy, publicly everywhere that I go, everywhere that I travel. Considering I am evidence. when you
Mm.
invited me to come and do who is it? Who do you think you are, girl? Who do you
Yeah,
think
on
you
my
are?
focus forum. It was
You had
who
a
does she
focus
think she
on who does she
is?
think
Erica
she
was the who does
is.
she think she is for that week. Yep.
I came and brought
Wow.
my daughters to
Yep.
the iHeartRadio station,
Yes.
and during the interview, you asked me what is one thing that I wanted people to take away from my larger testimony.
Yes.
And the background before I got there, when I woke up, I heard a voice whisper in my ear, "I am evidence."
Wow.
And I ignored it. And as I moved through my
Wow.
house and woke the girls up and got them dressed, I kept hearing, "I am evidence." And I got in the shower and I heard it very loud and clear, "I am evidence," to where I repeated it. And I said, "I am
Wow.
evidence?" But I said, as a question, "I am evidence?" And so when we got to the station and we were coming to the close of our interview, and you said, "What is the one thing you want people to take away from your journey and your testimony?" I said, "I am
Yep.
evidence."
Yep.
And you was like, "Girl," and I said, "Yeah, I am evidence that prayer works. I am evidence that a
Wow.
single mom can become more. I am evidence that a single mother, a teen mom doesn't have to become a prostitute or a stripper
Right.
or
Right.
reduce herself." I listed a whole bunch of things of what I am
Yep.
evidence of. And your response was, "Girl, you better put that on the shirt."
Yep.
That
Wow. That is
very
so
same
true.
day, that very
Yes.
same day, I called my best friend, Daryl Johnson Jr., AKA
Wow.
Wink. And he put it on the shirt for me. And I was like,
Wow.
"It's a social activism movement. We're going to highlight what's good and new." And he said, "No, baby."
Wow.
He said, "No, baby, it's bigger than that." And
Yes.
in less than a year, God blew on that thing and it became an HBO
Woo.
documentary.
Yep.
And I was able to share my story nationally, internationally, on what I am
Wow.
evidence of and help other women share their voice. And so I thank you
Yes.
because you didn't
Wow.
even know. And dropping that simple sentence, "Girl,
No.
you better put it on the shirt," that
Wow.
so many people I get. And when I post the messages on social media that I receive, I want you to feel the same joy that I feel and the same
Wow.
empowerment that I feel because you empowered me to put it on the shirt.
Wow.
And had I
Wow.
not put on
Well,
the shirt, these women would not be coming out telling their stories and
wow.
advocating for their own sexual assault and freedom.
That 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 girl, that is so damn powerful. I can't even articulate. That is crazy what you manifested, and you know what? And God is pleased because you listened. That was his voice. That was his
Yeah,
voice telling you,
yeah,
"Oh, come on through,
yeah,
Erica." And
yeah.
you did. He opened that door and you walked through it. I'm so proud of you. That is amazing. And I remember that interview, girl, because we were
Yeah.
doing my public affairs show in the production studio. I remember
Yep.
that.
Yep.
I remember that.
And I
That is
thank you
so
because you
amazing.
allowed my daughters to have the experience
Yep.
of coming in and
Yep.
seeing the
Yep. I
boys.
remember that.
You just don't know. And
Wow.
so one of my favorite movies
Wow.
that came out this year is Soul. And I know, Miles, we got to go. But Disney Soul. And one of the
Wow.
things is the spark. You don't know what will be your spark for your soul.
Mm.
And so,
Yep.
Tracey, you are most definitely one of the igniters of the spark
Oh,
for my
wow. Girl, you
soul.
better stop. You
I
better
can't
stop.
help it. I got to be honest. And
Well,
so,
I
but
appreciate
I
you,
want you to
darling.
know that I share that story nationally. Everywhere that I
Wow.
have
That's
traveled, and
amazing.
people ask me, I said, "I was on a talk show with Tracey McCaskill." You know? And she asked me,
That's
"What's one
amazing.
thing?" I tell that story
Wow.
everywhere that I go because
Yep.
that is
That's
how I
amazing.
Am Evidence was birthed. God
Wow.
spoke, I heard, and
Yep.
you said, "Girl, you better put it on
Yep.
the shirt." And I did.
Yes. And
And
you
it
did.
became,
You listened. Yep.
and we have
Love
won
it.
multiple awards, and
Wonderful.
it's still
Whew.
showing. But yeah, so and I made
Yeah.
sure I got your gift to you, right? You got the
Mm-hmm.
shirts.
Oh,
Okay.
I have my shirt, darling.
So
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
wear it with pride and be like,
I have
"Yes,
my I am
evidence."
evidence. Yes. Yeah.
Thank you so much, and I love you.
Wow.
And so
Thank
we
you.
gotta
Love
have you
you
come
back.
back and talk some more at a later date.
Okay.
Because
I will. Yeah.
we need more time. We need like 2 hours for our podcast. Honestly,
Well, that's how it is, girl. When you can talk, it'll just run on and
we
on
can
and on.
talk.
And I can definitely talk. I get paid to talk, so I know how to talk for sure.
I get paid to talk too, and that's a problem.
Yes, so we know how to converse.
That part. So I want to
All
say
right.
thank you, Tracey McCaskill. Everyone
Thank
tune
you.
in, tap in, support all of her endeavors. If you're looking
Yes.
for an empowerment friend, a supportive friend, she is one. She
Aw.
posts every day to feed your
Yes,
soul.
I do.
Yes, she does. And to
Well, sometimes I'm
I was
posting
gonna say, or
to
a
get some
reality
folks.
check.
Yeah,
yeah,
Get some reality checks too.
that reality.
Yes.
you all are
Come
too
on.
funny.
We need that part, But tap in, Tracy. I follow Tracy McCaskill, TOO.
Yes,
I
yes,
wasn't
yes.
privileged.
Let me just say, on the two
I think I
pages.
actually made the cut on both. I think I made the cut.
Yeah,
on both.
but you know what the thing like the Tracy McCaskill, that's I call that my hot page. There's more energy on that page. So yeah.
Yeah, we be lighting it up.
Yeah.
So please tap
Yes.
in. She needs to
Yes.
exhaust all friendship possibilities on these pages. And when she starts the business pages, we want to flood that too. Follow
Yes.
her on all social media platforms. We love you, Tracy.
Love you back, girl.
Had made a comment I wanted to mention. I don't want to ignore that comment in particular. Everybody who chimed in, we thank you for
Yes.
supporting us ongoing. But Sean said something. I thought it was
Are you
really
referring to the I Love Me Most?
I love me most.
Yes, and I was trying to love this,
Yes.
and for whatever reason, it
we
kept taking
we
me
might
to
be able
that
to love it later,
hashtag.
but
Nope,
I
here
love
go.
that when LaShawn, our sister in love, said, "I love me the most."
It keeps
Self-love is the best
Yes.
love. And so
Yes.
we thank you all for tuning in tonight. This show is powered by Podcastic and Supreme Transitions nonprofit organization. We this is our community and empowerment platform, and we hope that you tune in every week on Thursday at 8 p.m. We love you, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.